What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. As we know, on this channel we have fun roasting Wes Watson and all the crew of dudes that he's brought around, the Sharmutas, everybody else, right? And it's never personal. It's just they're public figures. They do stupid stuff. They say the most ridiculous things, and we clown it, right? However, a little while back, Wes Watson, after constantly inviting people to pull up at Elevation Gym and 8 o'clock, whatever, right? After constantly calling people out, as we know, an individual pulled up, showed up, and an incident ensued. We know from the footage that John Bravo showed us all that Wes Watson happened to tell the cops on a whole lot of occasions that day, "I'm famous, I'm famous, I'm famous." As if that meant anything to anyone, right? We saw the body cam footage, again provided by John Bravo, of when Wes Watson was arrested and immediately started saying that he was the victim, that the other guy was the aggressor, and that he was only defending himself. And we saw Wes Watson in court. He had his attorney there. And a lot of people were saying, he'll beat the case, or, he'll get a plebe deal that's a cherry deal, a sweet deal, whatever you want to call it. Well, I want you guys to go and check out Dumb Down Law. I'll put his page up right here so you guys will know exactly where to go. The attorney at Dumb Down Law is the one that represents John Bravo. He represents a couple big YouTubers. I will definitely be hiring him. If anybody ever tries to strike me, I will definitely be calling him. But check him out. And the video, the latest video that he put out. We all know we have fun here and, clown. And this video is not to clown. This video is to keep it real. Wes Watson is taking a hell of a gamble. Wes Watson got rid of his original attorney, and he has now hired someone by the name of Pardo, I believe. And Pardo is allegedly, he's a gunslinger. He is very, very good. A former DA a long time ago. Apparently he has over 40 years experience being an attorney. He's known to beat a lot of cases where people think it's a slam dunk, open and shut case. And Wes Watson has now hired this dude. For somebody like Wes Watson, who's been through the system, to hire that attorney, the deal that he must have been offered, or the only deal that was maybe on the table, must have been at least, I'm going to assume at least 3 years that he was going to have to serve. And it was something that Wes Watson knows he can't recover from. There's no way that guy can go and do years and come out and still have his empire, still have his money. He would have a lot of debt. And I don't think he could rebuild. So he's rolling the dice. He hired a gunslinger. That's a double-edged sword for Wes. Imagine Wes, after everything that happened, beating that case. Do you think it would humble him in any way? Or do you think it would inflate his ego even more? If his ego was to get inflated anymore and he was to beat this case, it's guaranteed another case will be around the corner. Wes Watson lost touch with reality a long time ago. You can watch his videos and you can see. I've been roasting Wes Watson for about 4 or 5 years now. And the deterioration that I've seen in his morals is amazing. I mean, he literally is now just screaming gibberish at people, telling them how worthless they are, how much of pussies they are, and somehow thinking that's the great business model to get people to want to be screamed at by him. When I watched the video by Dumb Down Law, he said that Pardo is more than likely going to try to suppress the video. And he's going against the DA that is a rookie. I would be completely blown away if that footage is suppressed. Maybe the attorney would be able to explain how that could be suppressed when an alleged crime occurred in a business and neither one of them are protected by the Fourth Amendment. On this one, I mean, they know they're in a public place and there's cameras, and so there's no expectation of privacy. So I'm wondering, how would they suppress that? What I could see them trying to do, what I could see him trying to do is not allow any of Wes's ridiculous ass fake tough guy rants after the fact. There's no way any of his videos after the fact where he's acting tough, still calling people out, I ain't the one and all that, those will not help Wes. It's a damn shame for someone to do 7 years. I think it did like 7.5 years, swears it was 10. It wasn't even sentenced to 10. But it's a damn shame for somebody to do time, any type of time in the California Department of Corrections or any prison. Get out, get a hustle to where they become multimillionaires and then put themselves in a situation or position to lose it all. If nothing else, Wes Watson is an example of failure. You know, he screams and yells about how successful he is and how he's got it all together. And he just had to hire maybe the baddest motherfucker as far as in the legal realm in Florida or in Miami to try to get him out of something that he created. Only an idiot calls out strangers. You don't know what they look like. They know what you look like. You're at a disadvantage. A multimillionaire, anybody for that fact, but a multimillionaire wanting to play tough guy? How much is this case going to cost him? And is he going to wind up doing time? I don't know. We're going to find out. But like I said, go over to the channel. I'll put it up again. Check out his stuff and ask him some questions. And I'm sure he'll answer either in the comments or maybe make another video. But things are not looking good for Wes Watson, man. At all. That's my video for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, man. I'm out of here.